Hello and welcome people back again to the channel. Very happy bunny today. I have just hit 300 subscribers. Milestones in this progress of me being on this channel was 100, 300, 500 and 1,000. And I thought it would take me a bit longer to get to 300. So all you great subscribers out there and anyone who's watching who's new, 300 is a big number for me, and I know it's pittance, little dimes in comparisons to dollars or shillings to pounds or whatever you want to call it in comparison to a lot of other YouTubers. But I'm very, very happy today, and I can't thank everybody enough who has subscribed and believes in what I say or finds me funny or finds me a pain in the ass. Thank you for subscribing. Plenty more to come on the channel, as you know. Me and the guys are trying to get together and do some more production things, but thank you for that. With that in mind, I'm going to move on, and this is the first video I'm doing of what they call shorts. I've stolen it off somebody else. What it is, it's where I just do a quick news flash of 3 or 4 items that I've probably covered before and adding to them. So this is what it's all about. It's KK News. Welcome to KK News. Alrighty, first bit of news is MacArthur Glen. It's a fashion stroke shopping outlet. 1 or 2 based around the country. This one is on the A38 off the M1. I think it's junction 27 or 28, don't quote me on that. Just have a drive northbound, you'll see it. It's marked. This is the great thing about it. They have now just placed 8, if that's right on my fingers, 8 new charge points at that place, which is great news. They're not free, but they are 7 kilowatt top-up chargers as you're shopping. They're a couple of hours, puts 14 kilowatts back in your motor. 14 kilowatts at 5 mile per kilowatt. Do the maths, you know what I'm saying? Great they've done it, and they are right at the front, which is amazing. At the front. Most of these things don't get at the front. You park up, you get out your car, you're at the stores. Most of these new chargers are being placed right at the back, and after years and years of wanting the things, they are finally coming on board at a lot of outlets, and I feel that the outlet stores need to do this nationwide to get people shopping again within those stores. So good on you, MacArthur Glen, well done. Still on KK News. It's too serious, I won't do that. Next news flash, this is all about ZapMap. For those who don't know ZapMap is a map, sat nav you can get downloaded for free. The issue I have with that now is that it's gone from a free thing to now be able to play on CarPlay. Thankfully, the days of old sat nav books and whatever and maps have gone. And it's a big issue. Yes, it is. It is the fact that to use it on your CarPlay, you, sir, will have to pay, and lady, will have to pay £48 a year. So they give you this thing free. It's on the apps. You can have it on your phone, but as soon as you want it on your CarPlay, it's £48 a year. Now that's 50% off. Wow, that's expensive. Just for the software to be on there, just to tell you where EV chargers are. Come on, ZapMap. Don't charge us 50 quid on offer for a year. Come on, get real. So that's ZapMap. Bad news, really. Can't all be good, can it? Okay, more news. Yes, more news. This one's about some chargers that when I went to the East Coast a couple of weeks ago of England, if you're American, the East Coast is kind of a cheap holiday thing. I've done a video on here about, it's called Skegness, Inglemells, Chapel St Leonard's. That kind of East Coast where a lot of East Midlands go on holiday. You will find it. Have a look on the channel. There's a small drive one I did for about 15 minutes. There's a place that we went to which is quite nice called Grange Farm Park. Anyway, I digress. Going back to these chargers, they were not working. These 2 things were in prime positions in the Embassy car park for one, and the other was I believe next to the leisure park facilities towards Inglemells where all the boating lakes are. It's good for boating lake. Since then, I can give you the news, they are both now working in full order. I did complain when I was there about the one at Embassy Car Park. I was on the phone 15 minutes to them. Not that I needed a charge, it's just that anyone else who needed a charge would have been absolutely stuck and have to go elsewhere. There is 2 or 3 more in the Skegness, Mablethorpe, Inglemells area if you need one. But it's just that, you know, they should be working, folks. Come on, this is 2021. They should be working. Why are these things ever not working? They should always be working. That's the news. Those 2 are back on. You would have all heard about this. It ain't news to some, but if you're not a Tesla fan, you probably wouldn't know. But Tesla released a version of their car, one of their cars, Plaid, Plaid, or Plaid as we call it in the UK, but it's a Tesla Plaid. Why they give it that silly name, I do not know. Do your homework. I've not done my homework on why they give it the silly name. But it is a super fast car. When it comes to supercars, forget it. Just get yourself a Tesla. All right, it's above $100,000, I believe, to buy. But my God, check out Jay Leno on his TV channel. He did a bit with it. Just to give you the news on the Tesla Plaid, if you haven't heard anything, where have you been on the EV world? It is a car that is a 4-door sedan, if you want to call it that, full EV. Again, expensive, but not major league money when you compare it to other supercars or other cars that can perform like it. 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. Yes, 1.9 seconds. Standing start quarter-mile drag race, 9.2. So all you hot rodders out there and all you fossil fuel, nitrous burning, hot exhaust and polluting racers, I think you need a bigger engine. So that's the Tesla Plaid, silly name Tesla. Beautiful thing. Steering wheel is like a Batman steering wheel. I'll put some pictures up here if you can see them now. That's the steering wheel, and then that there is the Tesla Plaid. Looks pretty like any other Tesla, but the interior is better. Things are getting there on the EV world, and that's why I just chuck that in for news to anybody who hasn't, or anyone who's been behind a rock for the last, say, 2 months. There is more news, folks. The MG side of EVing has been a bit mundane. They came up with an MG, I think it's called the MG5, which is an estate version. They have just released a 61.1 kilowatt or whatever it is, let's say it's a 61 kilowatt battery pack version of their estate car. Good for a 250 mile range, which will suit a lot of people who want that estate car with that extra bit of range, if they're repping or something to do with business formats. So that's good news. Prices start from 26k or 26.5 post grant, end up being around 28,995 for the top of the range. Now, okay, you are getting a 61 kilowatt battery pack, but it does seem a lot of money for a Chinese, what should be cheap car. And that's the news from MG. News from Tesla. Tesla are getting very near with their truck, what the Americans call the Semi, what we would call an Arctic truck. Prices will be around $150,000 to $180,000. It will be factual, guaranteed, the cheapest Semi to run in the USA on a yearly basis. Even if you include the cost price and the running costs and everything, it will be the cheapest variant available anywhere in the USA. First spoke about in 2017, of course, way back when, seems ages ago, but very near now, ready to go into production and into sale, should I say, in the USA. I think it's about an 80,000 pound capacity, and it looks a great truck. Drivers in the middle instead of each side. So let's just see what happens there and how quick you can get that out and get some sold. I know there's some orders that have been already given in the USA. So again, well done Tesla. This will take a lot of big diesel trucks off the road, polluting heavily. And to any of my people out there, any of my so-called non-subscribers, and you know who I'm talking about here, who watch this channel secretly and don't let me know, because they say they hate the EVs, but I know you watch it. You might drive for Asda here in England, but trust me, you'll be in an electric truck if you're still driving within 5 to 8 years. Mark my words now. That's the news from Tesla. And finally in the news, I know it's Tesla again, bear with me on this one. Tesla are opening their supercharger network to other automakers. This has been out there for a while and people talking about it, but now it's a definite yes. Talks have been held, should I say, with Elon Musk's team and other automakers to get on board, and he's doing this purely to get subsidies which are out there. I think in Norway it might happen first and then developed worldwide after that, but trust me, I think we'll all be using Tesla superchargers with an adapter if your car can take the kind of charge speeds, etc. Next, I would say 2 years. So not only will you have Electrify America in the US and the electric highway here in the UK, but you will also be able to get onto Tesla units, which is a great step forward for us all. Oh, it is. Well, there you go. That's the news done. First of lots. I'm going to do a lot more of those where I'll have short bits of information over a 5 to 10 minute video. It won't include or disturb any of my adventures or little road trips I do. I'm still going to do them, but that's just to put you in the mood of what's going forward. Going back now to how I started this video, again, I thank you so much if you subscribe to get me up to 300 plus. Cannot believe it. I can't wait till I get to the 500 now, which will be my next milestone. And if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, I would appreciate if you click that subscribe button, bang the bell icon so that when I come on again, you'll know that it's there. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to get out of here. Happy days. Look after each other. We'll catch you on the next one.